Hi, everyone. Welcome to Power One Express coming at you from downtown. I'm Darcey. I have the lovely Liz and Christy here with me today. We will be moving, sweating, flowing for 45 minutes. I will have a playlist on Spotify and it'll be down below in the description comments that you can follow along. It will be Power One Express with Darcey N. So before we get started, you guys can pay attention to as well, we do a series of postures in the Power One sequence called Chaturanga. It's a series of 3 sequences that are put together. There's a few different options to try on in your body. Take what feels best in your body. I personally like to stay in the high plank option for most of my Chaturangas. So take what works best for you. First option is the fullest expression. I will cue exhale chaturanga. You will be in high plank. Roll over to the balls of your feet. Lower down to a 90-degree bend. Draw your elbows in. Pull your quads up. Squeeze through your glutes. Inhale, upward facing dog. 4 points of contact here. Tops of your feet. Draw your shoulder blades back. Open through your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second option is to take it from your knees. I will cue exhale chaturanga. You will hinge forward to the balls of your feet again, like the first option, but then lower down to your knees. Draw your heels up towards your glutes. Lower down to a 90-degree bend. Broaden through your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. 4 points of contact here. Squeeze so much through your quads that they lift off your mat. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Your third option is to take and stay in high plank, like I said, my favorite. I'll cue exhale chaturanga. You ignore my cue, stay in high plank. I'll then say inhale, upward facing dog. Ignore this cue, stay right here. And then we all meet in downward facing dog. Are there any questions at all? You good? Cool. Awesome. Come into child's pose, please. Bring your big toes to touch. Send your knees out wide and then start to let your forehead come down to your mat here. Rest through your hands. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Start to invite a big breath in. Fill your lungs all the way up. And then exhale it all out. Take this a few times. Just really connect with the earth underneath you, your mat, possibly your floor if you're at home. And just feel any tension that's being held in your hips, your shoulders. Just releasing, sending this away, getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you for your next 45 minutes. Your next breath in, inhale through your nose, seal your lips, and then exhale out of your nose. Take this a few times, breathe in, fill your lungs all the way up. Breathe out through your nose. Fire into your Ujjayi breath, this victorious breath, ocean sounding like you're fogging up a mirror with the back of your throat. This will help heat your body from the inside as you move on your mats. Take this once more, a big inhale through your nose. Exhale. Your next inhale, come up to tabletop pose and breathe. So draw your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists. Stack your hips directly over your knees. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Soften through your elbows. Press the crown of your head towards the front of your room. Your toes can be tucked or untucked. Personal preference. Exhale your air. Inhale, cow pose and breathe. So stay the same, but then just start to hammock through your belly. Draw your shoulder blades back and breathe. Feel this spine opening. Draw your shoulder blades back. Gaze straight forward. Breath in. Breath out, cat, and breathe. Press into your palms, round through your spine like you're a Halloween cat. Arch, arch, arch up. Stay here and breathe. Let your gaze go back towards your thighs. Feel this nice counter to your cow pose. We will now link breath to movement, so take a breath out. Inhale, drop your belly for cow. Use your whole breath to get there. Exhale around your spine for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Your next breath in, come back to a long neutral spine. Walk your hands a couple inches forward. Tuck your toes and exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. Puddle out through your dog. You can drop your heels towards the earth. Just feel this nice stretch through the backside of your legs. Spread wide through all 10 fingers, like you're almost trying to wrinkle or open pickle jars. That's it. Nice, ladies. Every inhale, find a little bit more length in your spine. Every exhale, let your heels melt towards your mat a bit. They don't have to touch the earth. Common misconception in yoga. But just feel this beautiful posture fire through all of your muscles. Exhale your air. Inhale, look forward between your hands. Exhale, ragdoll pose and breathe. So start to walk your feet up towards your hands and then step your feet out to a comfortable distance. I like to take my feet completely off my mat. Your body might feel different, be different. Some people take ragdoll with their feet a little bit closer. Totally a personal preference. Bend generously through your knees. Let your belly just drape over your thighs. And let your head hang heavy. You can let your upper half sway side to side. Option to take a bind between each hand or bring your fingers behind your neck. Take a couple breaths here. Feel gravity just settle in. Let your head, any stress, just roll down. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. So heel to your feet in towards one another. And then inhale, rise up, standing at attention, and breathe. Draw your shoulder blades down. Draw your hands into your heart space. Soften or close your eyes. I invite this practice to be whatever it is you need it to be today, whether it's physical, wanting to just get a nice sweat in, perhaps it's mental, emotional, get rid of anything not serving you, unnecessary. Invite this intention into your practice today. If these things don't serve you, you can offer up your practice to someone, something greater than you. Inhale, seal in your intention. Exhale, let your palms come down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose and breathe. Rise up. So squeeze through your quads, tuck your tailbone underneath you, and then pull your belly button in. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. There you go. Nice. Rotate your pinkies in. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge over your hips. Inhale, halfway lift and breathe. Anchor into your big toe mound. Soften through your knees. And then one long line of energy from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Draw your shoulders together on your back. Inhale. Exhale, high plank and breathe. And spread wide for all 10 digits. Soften through your elbows. Draw your heels up over the balls of your feet and squeeze through your core. This means not just your abs, but your glutes as well. That's it. Nice, ladies. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Let your elbows graze your ribs. You can always drop down from your knees. Yep, slowly lower down. Come down to your belly. Come down to your belly. To your mat. Yeah, you're good. And we'll set it for low cobra. Exhale. So inhale, low cobra, and breathe. Press into the tops of your feet so much your kneecaps lift. Anchor your hip bones down. Press your palms into your mat and then track your triceps back. Gaze is straight down. Protect your neck. Inhale. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. We flow breath to movement. So inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Step forward. Come up to your hands. Yep. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your shoulders together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up. Use your whole breath to get there. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Stay in for your breath in. Exhale, release down, lower to your mat. Inhale, low cobra, just for a breath. Press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out. Travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Stay here for your breath in. Breathe out, lower down to your mat. Let your elbows graze your ribs. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Use your strength of your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here. Take a couple of breaths. Reconnect. If you lost your breath at all during that flow, that's totally okay. Just come back to it here and now. Focus on your inhales and your exhales. Big breath in. Fill up your lungs through your nose. Empty out through your nose. Your next breath in, look between your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your shoulders together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Different posture here now, and breathe. I'll turn to face you. We're getting a little sweaty, yeah? So, check in with your feet first. I want you to soften through your toes. Shift your weight back into your heels. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Draw your tailbone underneath you. Pull your belly in. Option to have your hands at heart center or arms up by your ears. I personally choose hands at heart center. This relaxes my shoulders a little bit more, and I'm able to open through my chest. Beautiful, Lizzie Christie. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Here is your 3 options that I gave you the beginning of class. Come down to your palms in high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or hold high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg high to the sky. And breathe out, low lunge. Pull your right foot between your hands and breathe. Yeah, you might need to wobble your right foot forward if it didn't land exactly where you wanted it to be. It's totally okay. Draw your right knee up over your right ankle. And then focus on your back leg here. I want you to press your left hamstring up to the sky. Engage through your inner thighs here. Draw your shoulders together on your back. Beautiful. I'll switch directions here. Exhale. Inhale, warrior 2, and breathe. So windmill up and open. And play around with your foot placement. I like to parallel my back foot to the back edge of my mat or point my toes forward. So yeah, Liz, put your back foot to the back edge of your mat. So kind of how Christy is. Here, I'll show you. Put your back foot like this. Yep, there you go, perfect. And then find heel to arch alignment. So I want your right heel to intersect with your left foot arch. So let's walk your foot more like here. Yep, there you go. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all. You're doing great. And then draw your right knee up over your right ankle. Open through your hips. Yeah. Draw your arms out long. You've got this. Big breath in. Breath out, extended side angle. Reach your right arm forward, then lift your left. Beautiful. Press, find some resistance. Press your right arm into your right leg. Press your right leg back into your right arm. Open your chest. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, and breathe. So your legs continue to stay the same through these 3 postures. Drop into your front lunge. Pull your left hip back. I want you to really focus on pressing your weight into the arch side or the outside of your left foot. Reach your right arm up. Draw your right shoulder blade down. Beautiful, ladies. Inhale. Exhale your Chaturanga. Wind down. Come into your high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or hold high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We have a second side. Inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Pull your left foot through and breathe. So same exact thing as we just did on our right side, but now on our left. Place your feet on separate train tracks here. Yep, there you go, Liz. Squeeze through your glutes, your booty cheeks. Yes. Press your right hamstring up to the sky. Draw your shoulders together. Activate your core. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two, and breathe. Yep, so find the same heel to arch alignment that you had on the other side, Liz. Yeah, no, you're doing great. Focus on the length of your mat. I know you're at a weird angle from me, so drop in. Pull your left knee over your left ankle. Shoulders over your hips. Let your gaze fall out past your front hands. Take a nice breath in. Breath out, extended side angle, reach, and then lift your right arm to the sky and breathe. Feel this nice stretch through your right hip. Open through your chest, squeeze through your core. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, and breathe. Your front lunge stays the same. Really sink into it. Avoid gripping through your toes. Pull your left shoulder blade down. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. So plant your hands. Your three options. Remember, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple rounds of breath here. We will start to flow breath to movement between those postures. My breath is here to guide you. Move at the pace, or my voice is here to guide you. Move at the pace of your breath. Empty out all of your air. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Top of your mat, step up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, just for a breath. Sink through your seat. Nice, Liz. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Plant your hands, step your feet back. I told you we'd do a lot of these. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great option, Christy. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. You'll see me from the backside. Exhale, extended side angle. You'll be facing that way, Liz. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot between your hands. Yep, wiggle your foot forward a little bit more, Liz. There you go, dear. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm goes into the inside of your left leg. Yes. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or hold high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We take this through once more. Breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose just for the breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Plant your hands, step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Great work, ladies. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. to the left side of your mat. Exhale forward, or extended side angle, excuse me. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, windmill down. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, last side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift through your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Yep, face. There you go, Liz. Yeah, you're doing great. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple rounds of breath here in your downward facing dog. Come back to your intention, your commitment to yourself, to your practice. Breathe in, breathe out. Your next breath in, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Change here. Inhale, crescent lunge and breathe. So I like to have my feet on separate train tracks. The wider your feet are from one another, the more foundation you will have, the stronger, more sturdy. Draw your left heel up over the ball of your left foot. So this means there might be a nice bend through your left knee. And then square, squeeze your hips, drop your tailbone, reach your arms up overhead. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, draw your hands down into your heart space. Inhale, lengthen forward. And on your breath out, revolved crescent lunge and breathe. I like to personally take this from my left knee here to focus on the twist in my spine. If you stay lifted on your back leg, squeeze through your hamstring, lift it up. With every breath in, find some length. With every breath out, pull your hands or your heart to your hands. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge and breathe. Drop down to your left knee. Let your right ankle jet out forward past your right knee. You can find some movement here, some stillness. Big hip opener. Just take a couple rounds of breath here. Settle in. Take some breaths in. Fill your lungs. Take some breaths out. How we doing, ladies? Good. Your next exhale, find active runner's lunge. Press back up into your palms. Draw your toes up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, ground down into your left palm here. Inhale, side plank and breathe. You can always drop to your left knee here. I love this option. If you choose to drop to your left knee, draw your left hip directly over your left knee. Squeeze through your inner thighs, pull your core in, draw your shoulder blades down your back, a nice little side balance. Inhale, exhale, high plank. Drop your right hand back down, breathe in to stay. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Your next breath in, find three-legged dog. Lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge and breathe. Again, the same, but now on with your left foot leading. Anchor down into your front left toe mound here. This will really sturdy you. Draw your right hip up in line with your left. Nice, Christy. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. One long line of energy from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Breath in. Breath out, pull your palms down to your heart space. Inhale, hinge forward, lengthen through your back leg. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge and breathe. You can stay lifted on your back leg. If you drop to your knee on the other side, do so here. Focus on this twist in your spine. Stack your elbows on top of one another. Let your gaze fall where it feels most comfortable. Breathe in. Breathe out, runner's lunge this side now. Breathe here. Walk your left foot forward. Drop your right knee. Find what you need on this side. No two sides are the same. Perhaps a quad stretch is calling you more. Take a few more rounds of breath. Invite in strength, power. Get rid of anything not serving you. Start to rebuild. Come back into an active runner's lunge on your breath out. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, anchor into your right palm this time. Inhale, side plank, and breathe. Again, if you drop to your knee on the other side, do so here. Soften through your right elbow. Draw your shoulder blades together on your back. Squeeze your core in. Stay with your breath. Don't lose your breath. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Breathe in for strength. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale and exhale. We move on to our balancing series and then we cool down. Empty out your air. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, travel forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose just for the breath. Exhale, eagle pose, standing on your right foot. So cross your left leg up over your right. I even like to kickstand my left toes here to just help with my hips. Square your hips towards the front of your room. And then if you want the bind through your upper body, draw your left arm under your right, or a bear hug is a great option as well. Otherwise, sit into your seat. If you find the bind in your upper half, draw your elbows out to shoulder height. Pull your palms away from your face. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, really shake it out. Your next breath in, find your chair pose. Exhale, eagle on your other leg. Cross your right leg up and over. The bind is there. Draw your right arm under your left. Squeeze through your core. Feel the opening between your shoulder blades and your spine. Sink a little bit lower. Squeeze through your glutes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shake it out. Christy, Liz, great work. Everyone at home, great work. We've got a couple more postures. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, dancers, and breathe. So capture the inside of your left foot. Have the side of your elbow that doesn't see much sunlight. Send it out to the left side of your mat. This can be a nice quad stretch here. And this here is dancers. If you want to start to hinge forward from your hips, keep your left hip level with your right. Draw your right shoulder blade back. Extending out just provides a little bit more of a balance challenge. Staying here in your quad stretch is great. Breathe in. Breathe out, really shake it out. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, dancers, your other side. Capture the inside of your right foot and breathe. Pull your right knee in line with your left. Help square your hips. This here is great. Just find a nice little chest opener in your right shoulder. If you want to hinge forward, pull your right hip, keep it in line with your left, and start to reach forward. Breathe in. Breathe out, shake it out. One more lovely standing posture. Breathe in, find standing at attention. Breathe out, tree pose on your right leg and breathe. So capture the sole of your left foot into the inside of your right leg. Avoid your knee here. Your knee does not like to go sideways. And then pay attention to your hips. Sometimes our left hip in the side sasses way high up. Pull your left foot further down your right leg. Pull your core in, draw your shoulder blades down. Option to bring your hands to heart center. Bring your hands up by your side, by your head. Take a breath in. Breath out to release. Inhale, standing at attention. Exhale, tree pose, and breathe. Notice the difference of these two sides. For me, my right hip is way tighter than my left, so it's a little bit more challenging. Press the outside of your right knee to the back side of your room, but maintain your hips as headlights facing forward. Soften through your jaw, maybe find a little smile. Breathe in. Breathe out, truly shake it out. Air high five your neighbor if you have one. Take a breath and find your mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga, your last one of class. I know, I thought we'd never get there. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 rounds of breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Your next breath in, find 3-legged dog. Lift your right leg. Exhale, half pigeon, and breathe. So draw your right knee forward to meet your right wrist crease. Press your left leg long and straight behind you. I like to peek over my right shoulder to draw my left hip up in line with my right. You can stay here and feel this intensity through the outside of your right leg, your right IT band. Option always hinge down a little bit more. If for some reason this feels too much on any of your joints, your lower back, seated figure 4 is a great, lovely option. You can come down to your seat, cross your right ankle over your left quad. Be sure to flex your right toes back towards your shin. Feel your breath start to slow, soften. Relax through your shoulders. If you've made your way down to your forearms, start to press back up into your palms. And on your breath out, anchor down into your palms, tuck your back toes. Inhale, 3-legged dog, flip, twist, shake out, draw your right leg up. And on your next breath out, find downward facing dog. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lift through your left leg. Exhale, half pigeon, other side, and breathe. Pull your left knee to meet your left wrist. Send your right leg straight behind you. Point your toes directly back. Peek over your left shoulder here to draw your right hip square in line with your left. This here is a wonderful option, and if you want to intensify this through your left IT band, left hip, slowly spider tip your fingers down. Find length in your spine and then depth. Again, if this is too much for you on your knees or your lower back, cross your left ankle over your right quad for seated figure 4. Start to rebuild. If you made your way down to your forearms, press back up into your palms. Your breath out, tuck your back toes. On your inhale, find 3-legged dog, flip, twist, shake out through your left hip, your left leg. And on your next exhale, find downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop down to your knees, roll around to your seat, grab a sip of water, towel off, whatever you need. We'll set up then for seated forward fold. So I like to remove flesh clothing from underneath my sits bones. Extra love, yes. Flex your toes back towards your face. On your breath in, reach your arms up overhead, and on your breath out, tilt from your hip crease and breathe. Seated forward fold. Every inhale, find length in your spine. Every exhale, let your heart lead you a little bit closer to your mats. Exhale your air. Your next inhale, rise back up. Let your head be the last thing to lift. And on your breath out, come down to your back. Slow with control. Keep your legs long, extended out in front of you. We'll be on our backs the rest of class. On your next inhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Give it a hug, squeeze, find some movement. Open through your hip, your right ankle. And on your next breath out, find supine twist and breathe. So cross your right leg over your body towards the left side of your mat. Draw your right hip over your left. Anchor both of your shoulder blades into your mat. Feel this nice twist, rinse, cleanse in the middle portion of your spine. If you want to intensify it even more, you can gaze out over your right shoulder. Let your eyes soften, let your jaw soften. Feel the rise and fall of your breath in your chest. Take a breath out. Inhale, draw your right knee back into your chest. Come directly to your back. Reset your spine. And then switch out your legs. Draw your left leg into your chest. Find some hip circles, ankle circles. Open through your left leg. And on your next exhale, find supine twist and breathe. Cross your left leg over your body. Stack your hips. This might mean you scoot your right hip back a little bit to pull your left hip directly over it. Feel this gentle twist through your spine. Come back to your intention, whatever you set for yourself on your mat for these 45 moments together. Whether it be you showed up for the physical side of your practice or the mental, emotional. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Draw both legs into your chest. Give yourself a big hug and squeeze. And then find happy baby's pose, your last posture before your Shavasana. If you prefer to stay in your Shavasana, if you're already there, stay put. But your happy babies, find a little massage in your lower back. Kick one foot out the other, whatever movements you need before your stillness. Breathe in. Breathe out, draw your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, squeeze. Thank your body, this vessel, this gift, for all the movement, joy, peace it can bring you. And when you are ready, find your Shavasana, this posture of rest, stillness. Extend your legs out long. Let your body come into rest. Whatever that looks like for you. Some of you like legs up the wall. I like to come down to my belly sometimes. But pull your shoulders, if you stay on your back, pull your shoulders under your heart. Let your heart be the highest spot in your body. Soften through all of your muscles, your joints. Let your breath become shallow. Let your thoughts fade. I will bring you out in just a couple of minutes. Invite a cool, soothing breath into the depths of your lungs. Fill all the way up and let it out. Take this once more. Stay in the present moment of just your breath, the beautiful gift. Inhale and let it out. Invite in subtle, intentional movements back into your fingers, your wrists, your toes, your ankles. Let your head fall from side to side. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Your next breath in, find a long body stretch. Reach your arms up and back. And then roll to your right side for supported fetal position. Let your right arm be your pillow. Draw your knees closer in to your chest. As you focus on your mat, whether your practice is that of physical, emotional, mental. Alana Kevala wrote, our flexibility is not measured by the length of our muscles, but by our willingness to step up to our challenges. I challenge you to take this strength, this knowledge, this power, empowerment that you gained on your mat today, take it out into the world around you. Interactions with strangers, relationships with loved ones, your job. Your light is so bright, and you choose how bright you let it glow. Start to press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Your eyes can remain soft or closed. Sit crisscross. On your breath in, draw your arms up overhead. Reach for the heavens. And on your breath out, pull your palms down into your heart space. Breathe in. Breathe out. The light and the love in me sees, honors, and is so incredibly inspired by the light, the love in each and every single one of you. Liz and Christy, thank you so much for showing up on your mats today. Everyone at home, thank you so much for taking the time to practice. Namaste. Awesome work, everyone. Thank you to my lovely volunteers downtown. Those of you at home, thank you so much for showing up. We greatly appreciate you, our community. We are here if you need anything and everything. Have the best day. Namaste.